People are saying that the producers of the Braxton show are about to give up because they cannot handle all the drama between the sisters. It has even been reported that filming had to stop after a big argument between Tamar and her sisters. Tamar may have said she will not be a part of the show anymore, but it seems she is still involved.
And speaking of reality TV, I've decided to go back to the Braxtons because remember last season I was a friend to the show.
Okay, congratulations.
Yes.
It seems like things got really tense during filming when Toni walked off the set. Reports say that Trina is upset because Tamar brought their niece Ashlee on the show to talk more about her ex-husband Gabe. There are also reports that they are arguing about money since Tamar and Toni are getting paid the most. It has been a wild ride for everyone involved. But here is the exciting news. As you might have seen, the Braxtons will continue to share their lives on TV. WITV has decided to renew the reality series for a second season. Two of the Braxton sisters will focus on having fun and sharing laughs as they spend some much-needed time together. They will also be planning and celebrating Tawanda's wedding. Wanda has already said that her wedding will be by invitation only, with no +1s or cell phones allowed on her special day. I am sure that a lot of what happens will be shown on the show, that is, if they can actually finish filming. Right now, production on Season 2 has been stopped. It seems that the producers had to shut everything down. Filming of the Braxton show had to be stopped after a big argument between Tamar and her sisters. I know some of you might be thinking, yep, it had to be Tamar. But here is the surprising part. Sources say Toni Braxton walked off the set because she is tired of all the drama. She apparently said that before Tracy passed away, the sisters promised each other they would get along, but now things have only gotten worse. In addition, there are reports saying that none of the sisters attended the premiere party for Tamar and Miss E's cooking show. It looks like a big argument happened just 2 days before the premiere, and because of that, the sisters missed it. I can understand them not wanting to support Tamar, but they could not even go to support their mom. That just feels really wrong. Anyway, there have not been any detailed reports about what is going on with the sisters, but we know that Tamar is still very involved, according to reports. I also think the arguments might have something to do with Tawanda, especially after she posted a cryptic message that said, to Tamar made it clear when she said, "Everyone who has distanced themselves from me, kindly stay there." We already saw in Season 1 that Tamar and Tawanda are having a hard time getting along. When the sisters sat down with Spirit, a grief counselor, things seemed to be going okay at first. But when the counselor asked Tawanda how it felt not being able to talk to Tamar, Tamar quickly jumped in and said Tawanda does not care. Tamar then added that Tawanda tries harder to stay in touch with Toni and Trina than with her, and she shared even more after that. She said that she is the one who always reaches out to Tanda first, but Tawanda only talks to her when they are filming. She shared that she respects where people are in life. She does not get involved in certain energies. She makes different choices for herself, and this is where she is now. During the talk, Josh asked her, "This is TV, Josh. Outside of yesterday and today, when was the last time you talked to me?" She could not remember, but she knew it was not on her birthday because she never got a call. She said, "My birthday is in September, and now it is March." She was not sure when she last talked to her sister, but she knew that Tamar did not call her for her birthday in September. They filmed the episode in March, but it was clear that she was very upset with Tamar. She even said that now she only cares about the people who live in her home. Her kids and her partner Toni live in your home, but I call them and talk to them every day, girl, and you don't answer those. Let's be more specific. Did you call me yesterday? I did, and I answered it well because we're taping right now. No, 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 ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. When you called me, that isn't true. I answered every time you texted me, and that's a fact. All right, that's a fact, so I'm a lion. Everyone is aware that I always have receipts, so when she recently said that anyone who has cut off contact with her should stay there, it's highly likely that she was referring to Tamar, or perhaps Tamar is at odds with every member of the family. For example, a few months ago, Tamar shut down her Instagram and X accounts after an outburst and returned a day later. However, prior to the shutdown, Tamar made a number of explosive posts on her X page, alleging that the entire family is toxic. Given Ashlee's latest accusations, it's also plausible that their niece, who starred in season 2, is the source of these intense disagreements. According to reports, Trina doesn't appreciate how she and her ex-boyfriend Gabe are getting pulled into all the chaos. Yes, as you may recall, Ashlee said that her father, Michael Braxton Jr., and stepmother had discovered improper text exchanges between her and her aunt's lover. When they initially informed her aunt, she was heartbroken and loving about Ashlee's situation. But as time went on, it felt like her aunt switched to not feeling that way, and Ashlee said that as she got older, she realized how weird it was that her aunt was okay with her partner given the circumstances. Apparently, her aunt thought that she started it or that she was part of the problem and even started to blame her for what happened. Ashlee also said that through therapy she learned how to deal with the situation, but also said that she should not be blamed because she should have never been put in that situation in the first place. She also hinted that the uncle involved had a platform and chose not to speak on it, and after the incident everyone was still breaking bread with the man as if nothing had happened. So at first people thought that she was talking about Tamar, but Tamar was like, "Nope, it's not me." In fact, Tamar is the one who said that she would bring Ashlee on the show, and she also said that she loves Ashlee and she can count on her support. Well, eventually people concluded that Ashlee was talking about Gabe and Trina, since Gabe did have some weird intimacy fantasies and Trina refused to leave him for so long. Actually, when somebody on Ashlee's TikTok suggested that she was talking about Gabe and Trina, she liked the comment. Then there's someone who left this comment about Gabe as well. I definitely know it was Trina. And Gabe tried to hook up with my then 17-year-old transgender cousin through online, offered to fly him out to Atlanta and take her in a hotel next to the airport, witnessed and recorded it all, got blocked on social media for trying to let her know what he was doing. Trina actually got a lot of heat because she apparently knew what kind of man Gabe was, and he cheated on her for the majority of their relationship, yet she still blamed her niece. People said that she loved turning a blind eye to what he was doing, even though he was hooking up with women and men, was into bestiality. I did not expect that, and had weird obsessions for underage girls. Well, guess what? The producers of the show wanted Trina to sit down and film a scene with Ashlee so that they could talk about the accusations, and Trina threatened to stop filming completely and said, "It's not my story to tell or talk about." So maybe Ashlee being brought on board was reason enough for the sisters to have a heated argument, or maybe it also has something to do with their contracts, because sources have revealed that Toni Braxton and Tamar Braxton are reportedly the highest paid for the show. And I'm talking about a 6-figure production deal to star in and create other shows for the network. Honey, this time Mama Braxton is also being involved with drama, cause Evelyn also revealed that Vincent is not who y'all think he is. She stated that the world saw Vince as this perfect man, but they do not know how he was to her daughter behind closed doors, and I don't know if they want to bring in the ex-husband as a storyline as well, cause Michael was also out here saying that he has apologized to Evelyn for the infidelity in their marriage 30 years ago. Michael said he doesn't know what else she wants him to do cause he can't go back and change the past, and that everyone makes mistakes, but Evelyn will not forgive him. She is actually writing a book about the infidelity in her marriage and how she was able to pick herself back up. Speaking of Miss E, we've also had people saying that she's probably the real issue in the family. Like, people are saying that the sisters are all angry at their mother, but it's safer for them to point the finger at each other. People are pointing out that in some dysfunctional family, siblings will fight each other because they are afraid to address the true source of their anger, which is likely a parent-child. Maybe they just need to end the show cause these people really don't like each other. If I'm being honest, it's given they tolerate each other because they're related, but if they weren't, they probably wouldn't have anything to do with each other. Who I am sure season 2 will be packed with so much drama, but meanwhile I am dying to know your thoughts. What do you think about Trina supposedly refusing to address how Gabe treated their niece Ashlee? Do you think Tamar is the real problem, or is it their mom Evelyn? Baby, just let me know what you think in the comments section below.